Hello and welcome to Critical Questions, the antidote to lockdown boredom. I've trawled the internet for the best, the worst, the most interesting and ridiculous dumb questions. And with any luck, my guests will be able to answer all of them. Or not.
No.
Josh, you're drunk.
Question 109.
Fuck, when did we get to 109?
Yesterday.
Holy shit.
No, day before yesterday.
No, you didn't go yesterday.
No, that's right. Saturday.
I was in the one where you got to 109. I don't remember 109.
We had 108.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I don't remember 109. I don't remember 108.
Yeah.
I think you skipped numbers.
I might. Not intentionally. I can't count. Right. What habits or mannerisms of yours remind you of your mother or father? Amanda.
Fuck. My mom's an over apologizer, just like me. So, and my mother is she at least used to do the same thing I do, whereas I put everybody before me, like to the point where I will just completely exhaust myself and forget I exist. So she does the same thing, or used to at least. So
Less so now. Jeff?
I'd say tendency to be short-fused occasionally. There'd be a she's so, I think something we both have. So,
Jen?
Fine. That's just fine. Fine.
Fine?
Okay, fine.
What?
Fine.
Fine? Fine's an answer?
Fine. Fine.
You don't want to answer about your parents.
yeah, fair enough.
Anytime there would be unspoken conflict, the stuff that they don't want in front of the kids, Mom would resort to fine, which means, oh, you're really in fucking trouble now.
Oh, I must remember that. You said that to me a number of times.
So, fine. It's just fine. Fine.
Jen?
Yeah, okay. From my mum, I got the ability to not shut the fuck up. From my
We
dad,
hadn't noticed.
everyone fucking noticed that.
Why they didn't? You never speak up.
Oh yeah, fuck off. I didn't much in the last one because two people wouldn't stop talking bloody politics.
Someone had the mute button.
That's true, but I don't do that. Except to Jake. And from my dad, I got this thing of wanting to always have a logical fucking reason for everything, and it absolutely tears me apart sometimes. So, yeah.
Chris?
Well, from my mother, we both like Jen. So that's a good thing.
I love you too.
My
Even though
mother-
you look like a great big penis.
my mother likes Jen.
That's why.
Probably one of the
Probably.
I'm going to leave that one alone. One of the worst moments of my life was actually when I was over at my brother's place and I had my kids, he had his kids, and one of my kids had done something wrong, and I raised my voice, and he's looked at me, he's gone, "Yeah, good on you, Tony," because I sounded like my father. So apparently I discipline my children like my father, which is horrific to me. But not that, I mean, my dad was awesome, and he's a great bloke, but to hear that I sound like him is kind of disturbing.
Can I avoid
I think
answering?
we're all disturbed at the idea of like being our parents, pretty much. So, to some degree.
Well, the worst thing is they say that that men marry women who are like their mothers, and women marry men who are like their fathers. My wife's father is a pain in the ass. I love him, but he's a pain in the ass. And my mother's fucking crazy. So I love you, Mum. But if you heard that,
That's not true. You're a lovely, lovely woman. He should not say shit like that about you.
I know, I mean that in a good way. Like, she's fucking crazy. I love her. I love her to death. She's mad. I'm fucking crazy.
Depends on what context you're saying the word crazy in, you see.
I don't think she subscribed to Dave's channel, so.
Oh, well, that was a waste of sucking up, wasn't it?
You do not talk to Monster, Dave.
I meant it in a very good way. I mean it in a very, very good way. But Jen will say something nice and everything will be happy. So,
Yeah, I don't always say something nice.
about my mother, you will.
Oh yeah, I will about your mum.
She's your number one fan.
Going with the girls marry their fathers. When I was visiting my partner's father, found a photo of him about 30 years ago. He looks identical to my father. Absolutely
Oh, wow.
identical. You would
Well,
mistake him.
I mean, it's more personalities than looks, isn't it? So.
Is it? I don't think my dad's very nice.
Well, my father-in-law is ridiculously annoying, so I mean that definitely is me. I love you, Ian.
I'm sorry, you guys. I have to drop out. I can't hear more than a half a
Jen.
word from each of you. Sorry.
Sorry, Jen.
It's okay. Talk to you later.
I'm bummed. I'm very bummed about
That's
it.
okay.
Oh.
Yeah, we have to figure out a way to make this work for you, Jen.
Right.
If you,
Dave, you're muted.
Yeah, he's got an echo problem.
Okay.
if you want, I can send the link to Lissy because I think she'll jump in happily.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, brilliant.
Oh yeah,
Great,
that'd be awesome. She could just sit beside you to do this, you know.
I
And
don't
then we
know.
could have 7 people. They're good. She can hit you. I think that's a good solution.
Right, Lissy, I know you're listening. I'll send you the link on Facebook.
Right.
All right, no, I'll send you the link on Twitter.
On the twatter.
One
She's in the other room. Why don't you just carry it to her?
I mean, yeah. Lissy, check your Facebook.
Let's see.
She, you know what? She's laughing at me right now.
It's understandable. Have you seen yourself in a mirror?
Oh, whoa. Right. Bang, shots fired.
She did this to me. I was trying to point that out. She did this to me.
Right. Question 110. Do you use your computer/device more for work or play?
Play.
Which computer?
About that.
Any devices.
As in all my devices.
Yeah.
What counts as work and what counts as play?
Is porn work or play?
Well,
definitely
I mean,
Unless you're a porn star.
depends if you. Never mind.
I'm a giant penis. So.
Sorry, Amanda. What you were saying?
I was going to say it all depends on if you really suck at masturbating. Then it could be work. I don't know.
I guess it'd be a lot of work for Chris at the moment because there's so much of him.
Look, there's a reason I say that it would be the best 2.5 seconds of a life, and that's because I've got it down to a fine art.
So it's down. It was 4.5 seconds before. Now it's down to 2.5.
He's exaggerating.
When it's I name a spot. I don't fuck around. We just get in, get it done, we get out.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Lissy.
And then you spend the rest.
You don't know that.
You spend the rest of the night wondering what the buzzing noise is from the other room.
I
Your
guess
electric toothbrush, which can also be used as a vibrator.
Yeah,
I know.
I guess I'll give a serious answer if no one else is going.
Yeah,
to,
go on.
You know? No, exclusively leisure. I don't need a computer for my job at all. So my job's very much manual labour. So
Makes sense. I think, to be quite honest, I think most people now are probably come down on leisure. Just with the advent of
question
smartphones.
is, what are you counting as leisure? Because
Yeah.
I mean, I don't count all the streams we do as leisure. I don't count my coding, even if it's for stuff for this, as leisure.
It's not work, is it?
No, it's not work, but is it leisure?
It's a hobby.
If it's a hobby,
Hobby, yeah.
I'd class it as leisure.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
maybe.
I've got a digital marketing business, so it was for work. However, all of my clients are pubs, clubs, and restaurants, so they've all shut down. So I guess it's now for leisure.
I guess.
I'd say majority, but I mean I work in the computer industry too, so a lot of it is work for me as well. So
I mean, when I was programming full time at all, I used to come home and switch everything off
oh yeah,
to
yeah.
get away from it. Otherwise, go nuts.
Although you can't now because
No.
you used to be able to come home and flop in front of the telly or read a book or something like that. But now you're reading your books on your technology. You're watching your television through YouTube, so you don't get away from it.
No, not at all. I still haven't watched Picard. It's driving me nuts.
Even game playing with
I haven't.
Quiplash.
Dave, you're not the only one. I've not watched it yet.
Yeah,
I'm
shit,
two
I've got
episodes.
to
I'm
watch
two
now.
episodes behind, so there's 2 episodes to watch. And Chris wants to scream out what happens.
Shut up, Chris.
I'm going old school. I'm
Can you
rewatching.
mute him? He's trying to spoil it. Mute him.
I'm going old school at the moment.
Everyone dies.
Everyone dies.
I'm going old school. I'm rewatching Babylon 5 at the moment, so
Oh yeah, you rock.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
almost at the end of the 3rd series now. So so
Oh, you're in the best stuff.
yeah, oh yeah,
Shadow War. Oh man,
yeah.
I need to go back and watch that again.
Even though some of it's sort of dated now, a lot of it still does hold up. I think so.
It's the story itself. Forget
Yeah.
the graphics. I guess it was revolutionary for the time. Doesn't
Yeah.
hold up, especially on the big screen.
It was done on an Amiga, those graphics. So that's
Yeah.
how old that is, you know.
But it was the first show that actually had a whole 5-year story arc, which is basically what we have now in most TV shows. It
Yeah.
was an innovative TV show, and it's just the best thing ever. I mean, Jakar is
Oh, I love
It-
Jakar.
He's awesome. They're all awesome. I love
They're
the
all
show.
great
Yeah.
characters.
season 1 through to where he ends up at the end of the show. The character development there's nothing else like it.
Well, he starts off as kind
It
of
is
a villain,
probably
doesn't he?
one of the best sci-fi series ever
Yeah.
made.
The best.
Yeah.
After SG1.
Well, well,
No, Babylon 5 is better.
well, hold on. Is there anything from SG1 that NASA actually looked at as potentially building a real spacecraft around it? Because there is in Babylon 5
What?
the Star Fury fighter, which the Earth fighter, the Star Fury. NASA actually seriously looked at that as a design for like something they could use in space as a non-atmospheric vehicle. They actually looked very seriously at that. You can look this stuff up. It's quite interesting.
We're talking J. Michael Straczynski, who
Yeah.
wrote the best ever Superman story. So
I think we got a bit off topic here.
Parallel world.
By the way, Chris, that is a book I've got to read. Actually, it's Red Sun. I've got to read that book.
yeah, but Earth One, JMS,
Yeah.
who wrote Babylon 5, he did Superman Earth One.
Mm.
That's also worth. But read Saga first.
Yeah.
Trust me, read Saga.
Alright, we've sidetracked. Nick. Are we on to the next question?
We are.
Have you answered this,
got off
Amanda?
topic there.
Well, I mean, what did you say?
So I blame Jen.
Oh, okay. Amanda.
It's
Damn it,
blame
Jen.
Math Pig. Damn it, Jen. Get it
Damn it,
fucking right.
Jen.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, I work all day on my computer or all night, depending. But I'm also I do this and watch all my shows. Like I don't really use my TV anymore, so it's kind of 50-50, I guess.
Mm.
So sorry.
I don't believe you. I think you do more leisure.
You better go fix it, Chris.
What are you saying, Dave?
I don't believe you. I think it's more leisure.
Yeah, probably.
Right. Question 111. Right, what is your favourite drink? And if it was discovered tomorrow that it was made out of cow urine, would you continue drinking it? Would it still be your favourite?
Now, is this drink like any drink or just alcohol drink?
No, any
He's
drink.
talking about Matt and you.
What, Dave?
If it was, well, what's your favourite drink first?
But I mean, is it alcohol drink or any kind of drink?
Any kind of drink. The drink you drink the most. The drink you love the most.
Well,
Okay.
my favourite would be Guinness, and wouldn't matter if it was cow's piss; it'd still be better than Budweiser.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
It itself is better than Budweiser, so.
Well, for me, it's whiskey.
It doesn't
and
really work without Jay in here, to be honest. But
Lucy.
whiskey
let's see.
by a cow.
Gorgeous.
You hear us? Or does it get distorted?
I can hear you.
We can hear you.
I had to work it. My tablet wasn't working, so I had to do it on my phone.
To use my tablet.
That's fine.
Now you're a thumb. I'm a penis, so that's okay.
But
That's right.
You see, what it makes me want to do
And what's the timestamp for that, Dave?
is that so that Chris is now under the thumb.
all right.
Well, we all know that's never ever going to happen. So, with both my wife here, I wear the pants in this relationship.
Oh, shit, you do.
Chris wears the pants. This he just says which pair.
Nothing wrong with having your wife choose your clothes for you. It's one less thing you have to think about. So it's all good. There's nothing emasculating about that, I swear. And Manda helps her pick them. So it's all good.
Right.
That's my wife sorting it.
You have no idea how lucky you are to have us. You know that?
Oh, you don't know how lucky you are to have me.
Yeah.
And entertaining.
And it's
Never boring. Never ever boring.
Nope.
It's our main phrase. Never boring.
Yeah,
Never.
I've noticed.
Right, favourite drink?
Mine?
Yeah,
Vodka.
right.
What you drinking? Vodka and lemonade.
Right. If you discovered tomorrow that it was made out of cow urine, would you still drink it?
Some people drink coffee that's been gone through a digestive system of a bloody.
She loves her vodka.
I love vodka too much.
So you would continue. Would it still be your favourite knowing that?
Yes. Yeah. 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 It serves me too well. Yeah.
Chris, what's
It's
yours?
vodka.
Oh, without a doubt, whiskey.
And if it was made out of cow urine?
Brilliant.
I would buy a fucking cow. Why fuck around?
In this law.
I've
He'd
got
milk it himself.
plenty of grass. We can, I could be pretty lucid on most streams. It'd be great.
It would be practical to have the cow in the house.
He's got a backyard.
I know, but I mean, you don't have to.
Late in the night when I'm a little bit thirsty and I don't want to get out of the lounge, it'd be really handy to just kind of go.
That's what I'm talking about.
You serve it like a
You wouldn't want to have to get up.
The creepy part would be if Lissy came home and found you sucking it straight from the cow's teeth.
Wouldn't be the strangest thing she's ever seen, but
Jen,
we'll go.
Sorry?
what's your favourite drink?
No. Nothing.
Probably scotch.
And if it turned out to be made out of cow urine?
No, I've had no problems at all. I used to have tablets that were made from pregnant horse piss. So. True story.
Amanda?
Either like coffee, like a mocha or Coke. And either way, yeah, I'd probably still drink it. And I hear an echo now too.
There's an echo. I hear an echo
There's
too.
an echo there.
All right, I'm gonna mute.
I don't hear a thing.
I hear the echo too.
It may be because me and Lissy are both
In the
close.
same... yeah.
So, if you want to come and grab the headset and plug it into whatever you're using, that might kill that.
I'm trying to Bluetooth my headphones, but I
Yeah,
just can't
no.
at the moment.
Come and grab this. Old fashioned. Come on.
Hang on. I have to mute.
I just want to be very, 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 very clear.
Hang on.
This is the first time a wife has done as her husband has said.
Why don't you just come and sit next to Chris, Lissy?
Then you can hit him.
Yeah, then
So-
you can hit him.
Social distancing, 1.5 meters.
Is your bed wide enough for that?
I'm not going to argue with the Prime Minister.
In family environment, it's okay.
Yeah.
1.5 meters.
Right.
Solve all the problems.
Like, don't touch me, woman. Amanda's watching.
He likes it this way. Now I can't smack him.
Oh, that's crackly.
Oh, okay.
She's crackling.
Also, hold the microphone because it's a crackly microphone. Make sure it's away from the phone because
Oh, that's dreadful.
Right. Question 112. Should be dead quick. What is the smallest vehicle you have stolen/borrowed without permission? Chris has got a smirk.
I haven't.
A skateboard,
Yeah,
probably.
I haven't either. I've always had permission for the vehicles I've used. Or I own them.
Skateboard, possibly, when I was a kid.
Chris?
Fiat 500. I used to work for Fiat, and I might have taken one home one night.
That thing is little.
An Arbath that was ridiculously fucking fast for what it was. But yeah, it was embarrassing to drive.
Amanda?
I had a biggest because I stole my parents. They had this van that was one of those vans that like has like a TV in it and all that shit. But I guess probably my brother's bicycle I stole once and he got really pissed. But it was also way too tall for me and I fell and hurt myself very badly and regretted
So you
it.
felt bad as well.
Yes. Yes, it did. Only because I got hurt. So.
Lissy?
She said what I said.
Did
She's
she?
never done it.
I don't think I've done it.
We're innocent, aren't we, Lissy?
Totally.
Never.
We're not fucking reprobates like you.
Lissy is not innocent. Let me assure you.
You'd have to cite evidence for that.
Right, what
Yeah.
I have a photo of Chris.
You have a photo?
She's
I'm not
got a bit
innocent.
I've got on her,
I'm
so-
You're going to share the photo?
No, she's not. No.
Am I not?
Oh,
I will fucking cut the internet.
yeah.
It can't look any worse than what Chris does at the moment.
Yeah, it can.
Oh,
Doc
no.
Fe-
No. No.
It might improve your image.
No, it won't. It won't.
It was a very drunken photo.
Yeah.
What? The giant penis is better, trust me.
Chris,
Yeah.
did you try the helicopter, did you?
We're not going to get into what I may or may not.
I'm showing Amanda later. You know this, right?
No. Any allegations are simply that. They're allegations, and they have no foundation, and we will deny them. and we will consult our solicitors later.
Is this going to lead to
There
a?
was no collusion.
I'll put it this way: because of the isolation, there's a lot of divorce lawyers ads who are coming with it.
Oh, don't.
Yeah. Shush.
You're a liar.
I hope you understand. I hope you realize now, Chris, that there are no secrets between you and I anymore because of her. So just let you know.
I can't believe that she told you I had a 14-inch dick.
Millimeter. Don't you use your systems?
Sorry, millimeter. Yes. Metric. I get confused.
Okay. You keep telling yourself that.
With the haircut, I am in a 14-inch dick. One of them.
Right. Okay, back to the question quickly.
6 foot.
Oh,
Actually, are you, Chris?
Get back out of the gutter. Get back out of the gutter.
Oh, we're back in on the next question. Doc says a Matchbox car, maybe. And Natty says a scooter. One of those razor scooters that he yanked it off a kid. And he ran into
Yanked
screaming.
it from a kid. Damn, dude.
That's cold.
That is
Brutal.
cold.
Is a Matchbox car technically a vehicle, though?
Well,
You could definitely strap 2 of them to your feet and skate.
Yeah, well,
I
okay,
know.
fair enough. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
You know what?
My actually, I have something smaller because Angel used to have this little ride-on John Deere tractor, and I might have taken it from him one day. Like, actually picked him up off of it, put him down on the ground, and took off in it.
You're such a good mother.
I know. What can I say? So yeah.
You see, I probably thought I think he probably thought it was fun. But if I add the image of him stood there in tears, it adds to the scene.
The best part about this, he was probably young enough not to know about this, and now if he sees this stream, he's going to give you shit.
No, he thought it was.
Go back through all this stuff and emo times 20.
Yeah. No, he thought it was funny because I didn't exactly fit. So it was funny.
Has he taken
He's
your
gone
car
from
yet?
Twink Jesus to emo Jesus.
No, he has not taken my car yet. He does not have his license. So, but don't.
Did you have a license to drive his John Deere tractor?
No, I didn't.
Did you prang it?
Yeah. So that was it. That was my smallest. Anyway.
Right. Question 113. If you had to date a character from The Simpsons, which character would you choose and why?
Oh. That's a tough one.
Mrs. Lovejoy.
Mrs. Lovejoy?
Because she's freaky shit.
You see, I go for that. On those grounds, I go for Krabackle. I can't say her name.
What?
Bart's
Krabappel,
teacher.
Yeah, I think
Mrs. Krabappel.
Yeah.
I think that'd be my choice actually. Yeah.
No good. I don't think you'd have much fun with Mrs. Krabappel.
You think Lovejoy would be better?
It'd be like flying a jumbo jet into the Grand Canyon. It wouldn't be fun.
Oh my god.
Terrible.
Mrs. Lovejoy.
Ouch.
That's what.
I'd also, I could also go, I suppose, if you're going with non-regular characters, I'd go for Ned's second wife.
He got remarried?
He got remarried, did he?
Oh, fuck, I haven't watched
We
it.
haven't watched it for a while, honey.
But ultimately, he got remarried to Krabappel before she died.
Krabappel died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
We haven't watched it for about
Spoiler
years,
alert!
so, you know.
She died in real life, so they killed her in the season.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I'm kind of agreeing with Natty. If who's the real romantic in the show?
He is pretty romantic. Yeah, when he pays
He is,
attention.
yeah.
Incredibly romantic.
Actually, his wife.
And he's not an asshole.
Now, was the question, would you fuck or date?
Date.
Date. I think date was the question.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it was just sleeping with. So, go ahead.
You have different answers.
If it were just sleeping with, it would have been Troy McClure.
Yeah, he's into
He's got.
fish.
I can say he's got a fish fetish.
He's got a bit of a fetish
Yeah, but
there, yeah.
still, you know.
I mean, he didn't want to sleep
I-
with what's her face at all.
Yeah, he
Selma.
would sleep with you.
They
He'd
wouldn't
sleep
actually.
with you, as in he'd sleep.
It'd be the best sex you've never had.
I'm having plenty of that right now. Thank you.
You know.
I feel your pain.
Oh, bullshit.
Oh.
Bullshit.
Well, he's definitely going to feel that one now after that statement.
Yeah. It's okay. You know.
Oh yes!
I would.
Wait,
What?
I have news.
What?
Ned. Ned was apparently fantastic.
Oh,
Came
no,
up
no.
repeatedly.
Like, I remember like in a old episode, like how when Marge was doing the community theatre, like, yep,
Yeah,
he's pretty ripped.
Ned is basically unbelievably fit and a fantastic lover.
Well, he is hot as, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, but...
The personality that kills
Is
it.
he a
I couldn't
romantic?
go past
I mean,
this-
wouldn't
I
all the
couldn't
Christian
go to the
stuff
churchy
ruin
thing.
it? Yeah.
No, this is the problem.
That's what.
No,
That's
no,
what
no,
would
no,
kill
no, no,
for
no,
me.
no. Hang on. Stop. You can go for the churchy thing. You went for the churchy thing, and you married the churchy thing.
Yes.
Yeah, but she didn't enjoy it until you stopped.
And now But we grew together. Where I
You have
am now.
surgery to get separated?
Sorry, Amanda, I very rudely interrupted you.
Everyone did.
Sorry, baby girl.
No.
Who would you date and who
Okay.
would you fuck?
I told you who I'd fuck. I don't know who I'd date.
Oh, we have to come up with both.
No, but she was the one that wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck Ned, date a poo.
Business owner.
Who?
Did you answer, Dave?
Yes, I answered first.
Okay. All right.
I think female I'd go Crabapple,
Oh yeah,
Crabapple.
that's right.
and male I'd go Ned.
Crabapple.
Crabapple. Crabapple.
Crab waffle.
You would Ned? Did you say Ned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ned's fit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Each their own, I guess.
If you're gonna go Meldo, you have to go Smithers because at least he'd be willing.
You know how Homer's got a thing for Ned, stupid sexy Flanders, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Lisa is Potters. Right. The next question.
No, well, it'd be better than Trump.
That's the point.
Even a cartoon cutout Lisa would be better than Trump.
Right. 114. Right. Would you rather smell of poo forever, or have everyone else but you smell fine?
Everyone else. I can always...
Yeah. Why is that even a question?
Because we'd have to smell it.
Because you'd have to smell it on everyone else.
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
At least you could be judgmental enough to the other people then, though.
Yeah, I can self-isolate long enough.
We're getting in practice now.
ScoMo has taught me.
I thought there'd be more
You've
discussion
been a
about
good patty one, haven't you?
that.
Now I understand the haircut. You took a patty. What? You're supposed to leave the long rat's tail, though, Chris.
Well, he hasn't turned around.
Well, when
He has.
when she first cut it, it was short up top with length at the back, and she's gone, I've done it. And it was just kind of like this Is that the fucking start of mullet? Like, no.
No, it was
Well, you
not.
gotta do a mullet. You gotta do a mullet.
Then you decided to go. Then you took the bloody things off me and didn't let me fix it up. You do.
Yes.
Yeah, stop
You-
fucking blaming her.
You said, I think I've done it. How does it look? And I was like,
Damn, you could-
And do you think it looks
I
better
could
now?
have fixed it and no.
You could have
I
been
could
the
have fixed it and left a little bit longer.
you could have been the best
But you're
Australian.
impatient.
You could have been the best
Exactly.
Australian
That is
mullet that Shane won. You know that.
yeah, it was like she was a jealous wife who didn't want any other women to be attracted to.
Well, she achieved that.
I literally, what was the first thing I said? I said it was your fault because you were fucking impatient. And she just backed me up. I was right. Boom.
You always take her side. This three-way marriage thing. I mean, you know, you're always on her side. Why won't you take my side?
I so wish you were debating Darth Dawkins again, because you could say you've become a Mormon, and I can prove it. I've got 2 wives.
Let's talk about the Lords of Colon and the space station.
Yeah.
Darth Dawkins keeps inviting me to this fucking Discord, Sarah. I'm
Yeah.
like, no. When I've got time, no. He is fucking obsessed. Seriously, Darth Dawkins.
Send him your picture. He'll come right down now.
Darth Dawkins' problem is when. Oh, I mean, he never wins an argument. When he gets smashed in an argument, he gets it with Shannon. And now he's doing the thing with me. He's fucking obsessed. Darth
I
Dawkins.
told you a while ago that he wanted you.
Lizzie, does Chris like the English soccer?
Yes.
'Cause he can
The
pass as a
English
skinhead.
soccer.
Hang on. I broke you.
Well, correct you on those terminology there,
Maybe.
please.
Sorry. No,
Sorry.
we play soccer in other countries. I said English soccer in particular because
Oh God, no.
Chris
It's called football. Everyone else bastardizes that word, so.
he could so
Rabbit.
pass for a
Anyone-
skinhead, couldn't he? A fucking skinheady fucking soccer supporter.
Yes.
I do support soccer or football or whatever you want to call it. My team, fortunately, won't be getting relegated this year, so I'm happy.
Right, back to the question.
Who do you
So I can end it before everyone forgets what the question is.
He's the Newcastle fan.
Scunthorpe.
Scunthorpe and Newcastle.
Scunthorpe. Though I support Scunthorpe.
Have you been to
My-
Scunthorpe?
Baby, grab my jersey. Grab my jersey. Let's
It's
prove
because
it.
of the word. It's because of the word that's in.
She's on the
Scunthorpe,
stream
that's why.
too. Get your own fucking jersey.
Funnily enough, the whole reason that I support Scunthorpe is because we were looking for a lower team league to follow, and a mate of mine went, haha, if the S was silent, they'd be Cunthorpe. And that's the whole reason we follow them. And I've followed them ever since. 10 years, Scunthorpe. Every year I get a new jersey. I love them. Scunny Bunny. Bring it on. Yeah.
The Scunny Bunnies.
The Americans are going, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yes. Right. Julie wants suicide.
My camera's not working. Oh, sorry,
You also
sorry,
walk
sorry,
too
sorry.
close to Chris.
Scunthorpe.
That can't be real. There isn't a British Steel anymore.
Right? Absolutely.
It's a season old, I think.
I think it's last year's, but yeah.
So what you're saying is you're a fake fan.
Proper fan.
It
That's
sounds
old
like
school.
a really
That's
bad
old school.
porn,
That's-
by the way.
That's old school. That's
I'm
my
not
team.
one of these bandwagon fans that just supports whatever team's in the Premier League, you know.
I don't know what the colours are.
Well, I will have you know I don't support any of the teams in the Premier League or any other in the ridiculous fucking game.
Dave,
Although I have
Dave.
a Newcastle United.
It's even worse than that because Chris supports rugby, and that's a dreadful game.
Oh, yeah, it's some non-league stuff for you there then. As well, sir. My TEC football club.
Julie wants suicide to be part of the question here. It's a third option.
Sorry?
Julie wants suicide to be a third option. To you smelling like poo or everyone else smelling like poo. And,
Yeah, let's go with that.
and Doc wants, he'd rather smell like poo That's why I always say Heidi
How
ho.
from smelling like shit to Scunthorpe?
Well, that's obvious. I'm gonna get into trouble.
Look, the best part of it is if everyone else smells like poo, everyone's used to smelling like poo.
Yes. Well, this is the
So
point.
it wouldn't matter if you had a smelly day because they would just think you were smelling like them.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you smelt like poo, you'd get used to it and not be able to smell it.
That's a horrible
Yeah,
photo.
but everybody
it's better
else
than the
would.
thumb.
But if everyone else smelled like poo outside, because you came inside and you would get reset, you'd smell it all the time.
Yeah, but so what?
So what?
It's better than the other way around. It's still better than the other way around.
Fair enough. Right, question 115. If you could go into the transportation chamber from the fly with any living creature, what creature would you choose?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I didn't hear the question because there was too much rustling.
Oh.
So I have a little person who woke up who was laying on the microphone.
The littlest one?
The littlest one.
Okay. I'm going to jump out of the room.
Okay.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So I'm not on camera, so it's all right.
Right. If you could go into the transport chamber from the fly with another living creature of your choice, what creature would you choose?
Oh, Ron Jeremy.
Didn't I get yelled at for
Humanoid?
bringing him up earlier?
Humanoid?
How does Math
Yeah.
Pig not want
No.
to go in with a pig?
You can't go in. It's got to be another species. A kind.
Another kind?
Yes.
The kind? What's
Okay,
a kind,
hang on.
Dave? What is a kind?
Or Hoven.
Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know what a kind.
No! Are we going to go down Hove and talk?
No. Another species.
What a dumb religion you have. Isn't he like where you live, Amanda?
It's in Alabama, I think. I don't live in Alabama, for fuck's sake, for the 30th time.
lives
God
in
damn it.
Georgia.
Yes, see? She knows.
Where's
She
Georgia?
cares, Chris. That's why.
That's weird.
Atlanta, Georgia.
To Alabama?
Math Pig says a lion.
Georgia's state motto is "We're glad that Alabama exists." So.
Okay, that's just fucking cold, dude. Both of you can fuck yourselves, and for the 10 billionth time, I'm not from the South, so it doesn't count anyway.
Do we
You
get
no, you made a
the
choice to
animal-
live there.
If I could fuck myself, Lizzie would be redundant. So
I'm gorgeous and I'm lovely and you'd miss me and
and she and she provides way more than just pleasure for you, you douche. So I have watched her fold your underwear, so
Oh!
you're looking at my underwear. Just to be clear, you're looking at my underwear.
yes, of course I
and
am.
cook dinner and do everything else.
And do everything else.
I
I'm
can't.
amazing.
I'm a very spoiled lad.
You are so much so.
There you go. Georgia is better than Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Tennessee, and I'm from the South. Says Julie.
Yeah. Thank you, Julie.
It's not a very high bar, though, is it?
It's still
Oh, leave Amanda alone.
So
Thank
how
you.
how close are you to Kentucky?
Ugh, that's even worse. I'm so glad to finally have someone like on the stream that is on my side and doesn't fuck with me all the time. So
Oh, yeah, okay. I was going to say,
End
I'm
of the
usually on
world.
your side,
Always.
but I do fuck with
Yeah.
you, so...
Right,
Did you-
animal.
Poor Dave. Sorry, Dave.
Sorry.
You're trying to have a serious stream with
A
questions.
serious stream.
Siri, have you watched this show?
Look,
Where'd you
these
get up
matters
to?
are important.
When got 1 million
What?
subs in 4 weeks. This you can go back and say, look, she came on my channel.
I've been on a lot of these with Amanda. I've never heard her come on this channel.
Well,
I'm
I
getting
suppose
quiet.
I suppose I could answer that the blue whale does have the longest penis, but I don't know if that was.
Problem is-
Yeah, that was my question. Do we get to choose the parts of the animal we end up with?
Yeah.
No, I get to decide.
Yeah, well, I got no idea then.
Yeah, the problem with the blue whale
the
is
practicality to it is it's not. Yeah.
it's getting you'd have to get someone else in the chamber as well.
I'd go as a wolf.
A wolf.
I'd want to.
Yeah. Go werewolf. Go werewolf. Yeah.
See, I'd go immortal jellyfish.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because
yeah.
he gets to choose which fucking bits he gets.
No, those things. Those things. They never die. They just like literally kind of like they're like
Yes,
the,
can you
the
imagine?
real like version of the phoenix.
I'd do it. What I would do is I would merge myself with the immortal jellyfish and then destroy the machine and then lord my immortality over everyone.
You'd also be a wobbly pile of jelly shit.
No, I don't need that stuff. I just need the immortality bit.
Yeah, but if we don't get to choose the bits we get, neither do you. So
No, I said I get to choose.
No. No, it doesn't work that way, Dave.
So what would you choose?
Oh, what would I choose? Sorry.
Jen, wake up, Jen.
Shit. Sorry, I was asleep. No. I have no fucking clue. Probably a cat.
A cat. I could see a cat. Again, if I was going down that route, I'd probably go dog.
Yeah.
See, for me, it's an easy one. A koala,
A koala.
because they eat
You
rich
can get stoned all day.
They get high.
They've also got little tiny brains and lots of chlamydia.
Does it bother them?
Actually, you know what? I'd probably go the drop bear, because that way you get to eat a koala, but you also get to drop on people and attack them. The drop bear is fucking awesome.
They're
Unless-
evil bastard.
They're evil. They are fucking evil. But yeah, the drop bear. That's probably the one to go.
I think I agree with Lissy, except it wouldn't be a wolf. It would be some kind of like domestic dog, so that I could just be cute and fluffy and indoors.
Typical Amanda. I agree with Lissy.
Fuck you.
You'd be part human, Amanda. So technically, you'd end up being a furry. Actually,
I'm
so
like-
would I. So
I'm
shut
like
up.
the third wheel in a way, aren't I?
You're what?
I'm like the third wheel in a three-way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. We've
Well, you-
established this
You're the
already.
gooseberry.
You both cucked me. I mean, I'm just sitting in the corner just going,
If we let you in the room. Go.
Are you saying that you're cockholded now? Are you?
Yeah.
I'm concerned. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of video chats.
Has
Nope,
he been
nobody pity him.
Okay,
Has he been relegated to the position of fluffer?
I could make a. Well, I could make a case here then for an
I'm
animal.
so sorry, Dave. I'm so sorry, Dave.
I could make a case here for an animal for myself then. How about something along the lines of chameleon or something like a reptile that can sort of maybe just disguise itself, look like
That would be
Just
really
a wine-
cool.
just to wind the fucking conspiracy theorists up.
A current chameleon,
Become a chameleon.
you can come and go. You come and go.
You could always go in with a flat earther. They're definitely a different species.
Yeah,
Well, hang on.
Why would you want to merge with one though?
Yeah, why would
Yeah.
you want that?
Well, you wouldn't, but I'm just saying.
yeah, but that goes back to Dave's last question and wanting to stink of shit for the rest of your life. You know?
There's a very simple reason you'd want to merge with a flat earther, and that's because you get to suck Amanda's dick.
Oh.
And it's a fucking humoristic,
only Mark Sargent know.
just so you know.
Sergeant knows.
I don't know. I think if we get Math Pig gets more flat earthers on, I think she'll tell him to suck a dick.
Probably.
All I'll say is,
Only
man,
if they're arrogant pricks.
They're all arrogant pricks.
They're all arrogant.
They are
pricks.
all-
No,
Not
shush.
all of them.
Shush.
Yeah, they are. They're all arrogant.
No,
You
no,
gotta-
they're
you-
not. Because somebody I love very much is good friends with a flat earther. So
Me.
Doesn't mean
I'm
that
not
the
gonna
flat
say
earther
they're
is
And he's
all
going to
arrogant.
rub off on him.
Yeah, one
Really?
of our mates is a flat earther.
My best
You
mate.
need to-
My best mate is there. Not the best mate who's coming on my show tomorrow. I'll get two best mates. One of them's a flat earther. One of them isn't. And Amanda's going to talk to my flat earther friend.
That's what do you think I was talking about in the situation? Duh.
I will put money now that you will tell him to suck your dick.
No, he's
He probably would.
he's not a prick.
He's Scottish.
He's Scottish.
He's
Yeah.
from Glasgow. He's into all kinds of shit.
So he's been from Scotland to Australia and he still thinks the world's flat.
And he's not religious. And he's concerned. He keeps saying, going, I don't know. I just think it is. And I'm just
Is
like,
the moon real?
So he never looked up at the night sky ever when he lived in Scotland
well,
or
to
in
be honest,
Australia.
to start with, I thought he was fucking with me. And he may still be fucking with me, but if he's fucking with me, he's done a great job.
Wait a minute.
He's
I was going
done
to
the
say,
best
he's from
job
Australia.
ever.
From Australia to Scotland, there is no way you can look at the night sky and not know that it's different.
Yeah,
The flat
exactly.
Earth could not exist.
I know. And
And the fact that he had to fly
he's not
24 hours.
Like, he's a reasonably intelligent person.
I think he's fucking with you.
He has to be.
He must be screwing with you.
Well, that's why I'm getting Mandarin on this.
Lissy, can you talk to him beforehand? And we can come up with some agreement here where he'll pretend to convert Manda, and then Manda will come out as a flat earther at the end of it.
Well, now you just fucking gave it away, Dave.
Yeah, slight flaw in the plan there.
Mark Sargent converted Amanda a week ago.
I love
you.
you. Read out. Doc said,
What?
"Flat Earthers are just mad at the globe. They just want to spin."
That's absolutely brilliant.
What?
That's.
Oh.
You win the night there, Doc. That has to be the best comment I've seen all night.
I like Julie's comment too. No way in hell I'm merging in any way, shape or form with a flat earther. A girl's got to have standards.
Bobby Mack will love shit.
He will be so much fun, honestly. He really will be.
He's he's an awesome guy, and he agreed to come on. He's just gone. He said I'm worried about coming on. He said I don't want to be made a fool of. I went, sorry, the fucking flat. I said, but I've got someone who will be very gentle with you. I said she's my American wife.
He's very sweet and kind and loving.
And she always uses lubricants.
Anyway. Well, you know, I mean,
Then-
he's going to give the speech at the wedding, so you know you've got to be nice to Amanda.
You don't want to talk to him ever again, do you? You want to end the friendship, and this is why you're doing this.
I love him.
No, these two have been through so much.
I love him. There's part of me that thinks he's winding me up and he's doing a fucking great job of it. But
Well,
I
how
don't.
long has he believed in flat Earth?
About a year this has been going on.
Okay.
Who's he been talking to?
A bit longer, about 18 months.
Because in all the videos, he's, you know, and he's into. I mean, look, he may or may not partake in substances that may or may not be legal in this country.
But that's for his health.
That's for his health. So as a future politician, you approve of this?
Smart people can believe stupid
I'm
things.
just saying there may be rumours and there may be discussions around what he may or may not take. But as I have not seen anything, I will not be commenting.
I mean, smart people can believe stupid things. Just look at Math Pig's friend Richard.
I mean, well, it's there's smart people who actually believe that fucking climate change is real. I mean, come on.
The bar.
Oh, you
You're skating thin ice.
Oh, dear.
Oh, you
I
are
was just-
such a prick,
Oh,
Chris.
dear. That was...
Too easy.
We should go to the next question before she kills him.
Yes, let's do that.
Question
I got Amanda's
116.
back.
Question
Go
116.
smack him, Lizzie.
I'm gonna.
I will in a
No.
minute.
Sure.
I've got our littlest one. She's come in, so she's laying on the bed with me at the moment.
Question 116. Have you saved any letters from your past? Who and why?
Emails,
Saved
not
any
letters.
letters?
Yeah.
I've got emails going back a while, but no letters.
Never
Emails
lessons,
are easy
no.
to keep.
Yeah.
I can
No.
compare this.
Shit, I don't even know where old photos are that aren't digital.
No, because I've done too many cleanouts.
Yep.
I can trump everyone on this one. I've got a letter that my great-great-grandfather wrote in 1915
To you?
about my grandfather to get him and his brother moved to the same battalion during the First World War.
That's
Now he's
quite
just
cool,
fucking bragging.
but not within the spirit. The point was about your letters. To you.
Oh yeah, well, Lissy wrote me a letter saying that I was the best lover ever, and that Earth and
When did you come off your?
now we know he's
When did you come off your meds?
well, actually, I probably need to take my tablets.
Yeah. It was, Lizzie, go get the the needle. Just give him a quick dose. Just saying.
Jeff? Oh no, he's going.
No, I did actually say I've never kept any letters for any length of time. Really, no, never. So, back
Amanda?
in 2 secs.
Yeah, I do. I have I have letters from Angel that he's written me since he was little. I also have a letter that a boy wrote me when I was 15 that I still have.
Aww,
Sweet.
sweet.
Oh, tell me
This is
that.
the thing. I've got everything.
Do I need to fight this guy?
Probably no. It was very sweet, and I kept it. That's all.
He's
Somebody was
probably-
nice to me.
Someone was-
Math Pig, I didn't say he was stupid. I said, look at Richard. He's quite intelligent, but he believes absolutely stupid things. I was making an example comparing Richard to Chris's friend, who Chris says is quite intelligent but believes stupid things.
or he's good at conning him.
In his
Or he's
defense-
just really good
Or
at
he's just
trolling.
really good at conning him.
No, he's Scottish. I mean, just give him that. He's Scottish. Give him that leverage. He's from Glasgow.
Okay.
Jeez.
Has he hit you yet?
I'll put it this way. He's a Protestant who supports Celtic.
That doesn't mean anything. Those words together are meaningless to me.
Ah, could this stream get any more racist, Dave?
Scummery get that. Scummery, he'd get that reference.
Lissy, you keep any letters that you're willing to admit to?
I can't. No, I don't think I do.
What about the ones I wrote you?
He never wrote me letters.
Oh.
Oh, you fucked up there, Chris.
You went blank. What?
I'll have you know, I sent you many text messages saying, "Can you get me a coffee? Can you?"
I was gonna say
They're not letters.
a written note that says "pick up milk" is not a letter.
No.
Here you go. Scummer says he got the reference.
Ricky, there's a letter for you.
I do remember a card that you
Lissy
did
need
send me when
vodka.
I had to work.
Is that a description of her? Or a request?
Maybe
Do I
both.
need vodka?
Yes.
I need vodka.
She lives with me, of course she does.
Good
So
thing you
that's
do the
how
good
she
stuff.
survives.
I had vodka. I forgot I had vodka on my bedside table.
Oh no!
What?
That's not what you're meant to keep in
was
the bedside table.
Oh, Natty, that's sweet that your sister did that in such a dreadful
What?
circumstance.
What?
A letter I still
What?
have was from my sister when I was in the hospital for
Oh,
trying to commit suicide. And
No,
it was-
I do have letters. I have a whole
Listen,
book of
listen.
letters.
Lissy,
Just wait.
you know what we're talking about when you don't cut in on people?
Sorry.
Natty says,
Hey! She's allowed to.
fuck you!
I do apologise.
Dave,
Show etiquette.
go ahead.
A letter I still
Sorry,
have.
Dave.
Shut up, Lissy.
Yeah, I'm sorry too, Dave.
A letter I still have was from my sister when I was in hospital for trying to commit suicide. And it was very heartfelt, telling me the reasons why I shouldn't end my life.
And then she says later on, I hung on to it as a reminder of all the reasons why I have a lot to live for.
Aww.
It's really nice.
And it's the only letter that she's hung on to.
Oh,
It's really cute.
it is.
Really
Yeah,
sweet.
that's adorable.
Right, you can interrupt now. What letters have you got, Lissy?
So, Amanda knows this one, and obviously Chris does. But when I had a major asthma attack, like in 2002, and freaked my family out, and was actually had to be put into an induced coma. And I had, sorry, Jen. And I have a book of letters from all my family. They came and visited me while I was in my induced coma and everything like that. So I kept that.
No, you would never want to get rid of that. It's
Oh hell no! That's
precious.
it's too precious. Because it's just the So yeah, I've got my book of letters basically, which I will never get rid of because they're just too precious for me.
I know you can't do it
But
back.
yeah,
And that's also to Natty out in chat because that was absolutely adorable, Natty, and you
Yeah.
used that letter for everything.
I was gonna say I wasn't in the room when you, but I was listening in, and that's quite a moving. That really was.
oh,
Oh, hang on, what's that? What's that? You
what's
drinking?
what?
No, what did you crack there, Jeff?
Right, I have to make a confession, but due to the lack of availability of alcoholic beverages the other day, that was all I could bloody get my hands on, honestly.
Oh, fuck
What
you.
was it?
What
If
is
you're
it?
drinking Foster's.
Yeah, I apologise.
Are you drinking Foster's? You poor thing, you.
Sorry, can we drop Jeff out of the stream?
Dave, you
No,
remember
my
you were
controller
talking
says
If
Jeff.
about...
turns up, I'll be saved. You know, this a needs must thing at the moment.
Dave, you remember you were talking earlier about your favourite drink, your drink being made out of cow piss?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what Jeff is drinking.
And
Yeah.
It would cow piss would be stronger than this.
yeah, that would be a step up. I mean,
It's a cow that's drunk a lot of water, okay?
as an Aussie, I can't associate with anyone who drinks Foster's.
It's offensive.
Yeah, you know times are hard when you've got to resort to this, I'm afraid, so.
That's how desperate things have got. This is how desperate things are in the UK. It's a wasteland.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is like... Mad Max might have been set in Australia, but it's fucking like that here now.
I think we're going to get together. We're going to raise some money. We're going to send some aid packages.
Yeah.
Send beer.
Help the Brit.
Aid
Yeah, safe
packages?
British.
Foster's,
Safe
are you
British.
fucking kidding? Have you not got water? Oh.
I don't believe you, Chris. I think you love it.
Yeah, he's got secret stash.
I've had it once in my life, and I spat the fucking thing.
I've never tried it.
I've never met an Aussie that actually likes the stuff.
No.
Never.
Well, I don't like beer anyway, but yeah.
Well, you love Foster's then.
we've got like every kind of fucking beer in the world.
We've got amazing beer.
Not Foster's.
Literally, about the only Aussie beer we can get here is Foster. We used to be able to get Castlemaine, but that wasn't a particularly great one either. So
shit.
Yeah.
You know, we send our shit to the UK. It's to make up for what you did to us.
Yeah.
What gave you a free country?
Foster's is like they've got Crown Lager. Crown Lager is the good stuff on top, and Crown Lager is pretty shit. Crown Lager is the good stuff on top, and the rest is Foster's, and we send that overseas. And Crown Lager is like one step above VB, which is like that is genuine catness.
That is pig swill. That's disgusting.
It is absolute fucking pig swell.
No.
Oh shit, Donna, that's not good.
What?
Donna's about to write letters to her husband and kids because the ward that she
Oh,
works
no.
on is going to become a COVID unit, and you know the type of letters she's talking about there. That is bad, Donna. Oh crap, man. I'm
Not good,
sorry.
mate.
sorry to hear that, Donna.
Oh,
Love you, Donna.
It's one thing that it
Love
kind
you.
of,
love.
as much as we can laugh about stuff, I think at times COVID, it does bring us back to reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the worst thing is, it's going to get worse over the next few weeks.
Yeah.
It's going to get better. It's going to get worse before it settles down.
A
Yeah.
lot worse.
Well,
So much worse.
day 10 and 11 are the worst days of it.
Well,
And realistically, when we look at it, the infections rose and rose and rose.
Yeah.
We're about to hit probably the worst part of it in the next few weeks.
I mean,
they were saying it. They were saying in the UK day or two ago that if we get less than 20,000 deaths, we'll have done well. That's what they were saying. That's quite sobering when you hear.
If we, oh no, I'm not.
Publicly.
Shut up. We're not going there.
Yeah, no.
I was going to give you more stats, but they're all bad. So
It's going to get.
Hey, Dave, next question, Dave. Next question.
Yeah, let's just
let's
get
go
off
on.
COVID. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I want to know.
right, question 117. If you could create a sex robot resembling someone dead, what would it look like?
Oh, you don't mean like a zombie? Okay.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
We know that Jeff's would be Thatcher.
hold on.
well, that's good. She could be completely made out of metal because she was the Iron Lady.
Yeah.
She was fucking wonderful.
Oh!
What a legend she was. Mrs. Thatcher. Lucky you all were to have her.
Keep telling yourself that.
The Iron Lady
Wait.
herself.
I'm going to send you a crate of this stuff just for that remark, Chris.
You're banned from importing that to Australia. They won't take it.
As the token conservative in here, although Lissy's probably conservative too.
Yes.
Mrs.
Yes, she
Thatcher.
is.
Yeah, but it's not.
I wouldn't want to have sex with her.
No.
There might have been times in my youth
no.
where I might have yelled "fuck Thatcher," but that was not what I meant.
How do you know? If you've been locked in a room with her, how do you know?
Yeah, well, you know, God knows what you might be. God knows what you'd be like after like 6 months of isolation. I don't know.
You will know after 6 months of isolation.
Yeah,
Potentially, the obvious answer is probably as morbid as this is August Ames.
Who?
Hang on,
Don't
sorry.
fucking- Don't pretend you
Yeah,
don't know
who? I have no idea who you're talking about.
Either I didn't hear that right, or I have absolutely no clue who you're talking about.
August Ames. Oh, come
No.
on.
No?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Google her.
August Haynes.
Oh, Chris, I'm going to go along with you with this. I've just googled her. I'm going along with. I'm with you on this.
Okay.
Who the fuck is she?
I am with you on this.
I got pictures of
totally.
cars.
Hang on.
Oh, you're Google.
What was the question?
Now I've got rugby players.
I
I can't spell. Is
What?
the issue here? Right, who? August, spelled like August.
Yeah.
August.
Haim.
A-I-M, yeah.
Oh, Haim.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff's like, yep. Drink my Fosters.
I just googled her and I'm like, yeah.
Oh, she was a
okay.
Canadian porn star. Okay. Nah.
Uh-huh.
What was the question? Because I missed it.
If you could make a... I've lost the question. If you could create a sex robot resembling someone dead, what would it look like?
Hmm.
You haven't killed me yet, so I don't count.
No, honey.
Yeah.
Paul Walker.
Who's Paul Walker?
Fast and
Oh,
Furious.
please.
Yeah, no.
Fast and
I'm with
Furious.
you, Lizzie. Lizzie, I'm with
Ben
you.
to
Yeah, Paul Walker. Yeah, he's
Right, two things. Firstly,
Oh my
Natty
God.
wants to know if you can download the Mind. No.
Yeah,
Pardon?
I'm sticking with August Ames.
And who the hell is... Julie says Edgar Allan Poe. And Doc says he'd prefer to have a toaster. And who the hell were you talking about? Who's Paul Walker?
Paul Walker was a movie star. He did the Fast and Furious franchise.
Yeah.
The early
another
ones?
movie called Nine Below.
Yeah, complicated. Fast
I
is
can't
the
remember
man.
what else, but he is hot. I'll grant you that,
Was he in
Lizzie.
the
He
skull?
And he did.
Oh, is he
and
the one
did
that
a lot
died in the
of,
car crash?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Jen went like that. And
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
it
Oh,
was just
shit,
kind
yeah,
of
that's awesome.
He's
choice.
gorgeous, and he started like
I'd demonstrate to him that I've got no gag reflex.
To be fair, you'll demonstrate that to anyone.
Yeah, but I
Amanda, do you agree with me about Paul Walker?
My answer was either Paul Walker or Heath Ledger. You fucking stole that shit from me. So.
No, I have. Oh my gosh, we are so seriously peasy to pod because I think they're both gorgeous.
Yeah.
You should go with
Exactly.
Heath Ledger. He's an
Oh my gosh, they
Amanda.
are both absolutely beautiful
Heath
people.
Ledger.
There you go, Amanda.
Nice,
Bad either.
nice, Jeff. Even Joker Heath. Yeah, I'd take it.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, Lissy and I fucking. It's weird all the shit that we have in common. It's super weird.
Where were you going?
Yeah, including this asshole.
Yeah, you both don't like Chris.
Daddy, somebody wants to come out and say hi.
No, neither of them
Right?
have any sports with me. So yeah,
Chris,
I'll go. I'll stop the camera.
she's opening the door now.
What?
Sorry, our youngest is awake.
Oh no.
You should have gone with something smutty.
There's something I better do.
If we don't get the download Mind, Kit Harington.
Yeah, I would have said it, but he's
Oh,
not dead.
yeah, he's not
Do you
dead yet.
understand? Hold on. Wait.
Is he? Who is he?
Kit Harington, like
Kid Harrington.
What's that? Who's that?
that's fucking Kit Harington.
Hmm. What's
But
he
he's
wearing?
not dead.
Jon
so-
Snow from Game of Thrones.
I thought, with the Jon Snow. I thought. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. He's yeah.
No one
Kit
would like.
Harington.
What's his face then? Now you're going down that route. Oh, I've forgotten his goddamn name. Whoever played
What was
Snape.
he in?
Oh, Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman.
He's not hot. I mean, if you could bring back his brain as well, that would be cool because he'd be awesome to talk
I think
to.
if you put the brain and the voice back, I think it could probably
Yeah,
work. But...
Just talking about the
Okay.
body.
Everyone, really quickly.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump because I'm going to get this little girl back to sleep.
Okay.
I'll leave you with Lissy. I'm very sorry I'm leaving you with Lissy, but
That's okay.
We're good with it.
We're much happier.
Yeah. No,
I'll talk to you all up.
See you, Chris. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, the guys. Yeah.
Right, we should move on to the last question.
She really wanted to say hello to people.
Aww.
She gets excited when she knows that Mummy and Daddy are talking to people on the phone, because when I'm talking on the phone to Amanda, she can see Amanda on the phone. She's like, and like in a completely American accent, she goes, "Hi, Amanda."
It's like, install Snap camera.
I thought that's everybody. I thought I was actually special.
Yeah, if you install Snap camera, they wouldn't be able to see her, but she'd be able to interact as herself. If that makes sense.
All the kids are like that though. If you're on a stream trying to pre-organize something, they all come up and go, "I want to talk to everyone."
Yeah. My are not shy at all.
And they're adorable. Your kids are so adorable.
Yeah, they're gorgeous, and they're so well behaved too. Actually,
Oh, we get lucky then.
Right.
Amanda's just like, yeah. I have to go back. Next question. Sorry, I'm making about.
That's okay. It's our last question.
Okay.
Question number 118.
Next question, please. Hurry up.
I've screwed up the writing. It says Q in the middle of it. Q. Would you rather be able to talk to land animals, animals that fly, or animals that live underwater?
Well, I can cross off underwater because that's silly.
Hey. Aquaman talks to fish.
Yeah.
But what use is it going to be to you when you live on land?
Yeah.
You can't really negotiate with a shark.
Speaking of men,
Hey, that means I can literally hitch a ride to a whale, and I don't have to pay any airfares or anything like that.
Yeah, just because you can talk to them doesn't mean they're going to be your taxi.
They could be jerks.
Yeah,
There is a qualifier here. It's just if you had the ability to talk to them, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to like you or you're going to like them.
It also doesn't mean that what they say is going to be intelligible to you in the sense that their language structure is going to be.
No, we're working under the assumption that they can talk. We're working. We're on Wild Thornbury type talking.
Other mammals, then.
I'd probably be. Oh, it's a tough question for me, that one. If I'd sooner be able to speak to birds or, other land animals. I don't know. It's a tough question for me.
See, I think I'd go birds. Flying.
I have enough. To be fair, I have enough trouble talking to the two-legged variety of birds. That we.
Yes.
Sorry.
it's adorable.
Was that me?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Sorry. I chose birds.
So birds.
It's mind you, it is 1:30 in the morning, so
Yeah.
Oh, this is all our fault too. I'm sorry.
No. She every now and again she gets up. She's had a late one, and yeah, it's all good.
I'm not always that great talking to other human beings, let alone other species, to be honest. But
right.
I'd go with other mammals, to be honest, though.
Yeah.
But what?
I'm a land animal.
I think he says in the chat, because I'm a land animal, I don't want that perspective. I've always wanted to know what it was like to fly. So talking that's basically the same reason I go for birds.
Actually, when Natty said that's kind of almost what I was torn between there, in a sense. But but I was very much torn between that.
Still, it'd be nice to be able to talk to your pets and find out what's up with them. What's going on?
That's very limited. Well, you think they'd be chatty? I mean, it's great to find out whether when there's something wrong. I completely agree. What about the rest of the time? They'll never shut up. I mean, they never shut up now with the communication they do.
I never shut up. So what would be the difference?
They could be birds would be awesome because they like long distance and like
I want the birds to do my bidding.
Of course, I have no problems with the cats.
They'd be
coming to my fucking door and going, "Let me the fuck in." Let me the fuck in.
If I could talk to birds, there'd be a few seagulls I would send directly overhead of certain people to do their business.
That could actually be quite cool because no one would suspect it. Politicians live on TV, just fucking.
Yeah, just.
I like that idea.
So we got. So are you still going with land, Jeff?
I think I will, but it's a close call. That's a really difficult call for me between like birds and land animals.
Yeah.
But I think I'm
Jen?
going to stick with land animals.
You sticking with land?
Yeah.
Lissy's,
Yeah, I'm sticking with land.
Lissy's bird. Amanda?
I'm
Yeah, I'm land too.
You're land too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to talk to your dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
It came up before.
It came up before, you see.
Yeah.
In general, talking to animals, where are we here? We have got Julie says land. Dirty Dozen says land. Natty says fly. Doc says fly.
Yeah. If you could talk to animals.
Dirty
land.
Dozen says if I could talk to birds, I'd be married. I know you're feeling, my friend.
That's
I
terrible.
know where you're coming
Chris's
from.
air as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sammy says water.
Really?
What did Math Pig choose?
I can't see Math Pigs.
Math Pig?
Math
What
Pig's
did you
not playing
choose?
along.
Disappointing.
Sounds like someone's
do
in a
we know
shop.
Math Pig's answer? What was his answer before?
To what?
Oh, when we did the talking to.
Remember, Sammy says water.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I've lost track.
I don't remember.
What I was
No,
saying.
you're right. What was the question?
I don't
There's a
know.
choice between something and
involved-
something.
Would you
Well,
talk
choice
to
between-
animals or something else?
Land animals.
No, not
Right,
this
yeah.
question.
No, the last time.
Last one before that. That was a sex robot question, wasn't it?
No.
No. We previously had a talking to animals question. Right.
Oh,
wait
right.
there.
Okay.
Sammy,
I remember.
surely penguin comes under flying.
Well, no, they can't. So that would be sea.
But they're birds.
Sea or land.
They
so
usually can't fly in
could be
the
sea
air
or
because
land,
they
though.
don't have to.
They could be all three.
Yeah, true.
Well, you said fly. I suppose did you say flying animals or bird specific in your?
I said flying animals.
So yeah, obviously a penguin wouldn't come into. But you could make a case of both land and sea with a penguin, couldn't you?
Math Pig goes water.
Yeah.
Well, you're all wrong. Flying is the right answer.
Yeah, flying. That's what Chris and I chose flying.
I'm going to adopt somebody else's name for you, Dave. Screw you, Dave.
Damn it, Jen.
They can fly, they can jump. All birds can only jump. They just can jump very well.
Emus and ostriches can only jump. They're the flightless kind.
Yeah, they're just not very. Yeah, but they're still considered birds.
Yeah.
And
There's a big
ostriches
bird
do
that's
not
flightless.
bury their head in the sand. It's a fucking fallacy.
And cassowaries, they're dangerous.
Oh,
What?
They're horrible motherfuckers.
What are those?
Totally.
Cassowaries, yeah, not something I'd want to
Yeah,
run away.
think of a raptor, because they're smart fuckers and they're
They
dangerous.
prove that they're like there's an evolution of.
What are the birds that
gonna say,
explode on
you wanna-
windscreens?
They are.
Yeah.
Huh?
What are the birds that explode on windscreens in Australia?
Anything you hit with your car.
No, there was. I remember someone telling a story about them that they come and eat the carrion on the road. No, they come and eat the dead
But
stuff on
lots
the
of
road.
birds do that.
But the point is, they
We've
can't
got,
take
like,
off.
We've got like wedge-tailed eagles that are massive.
Oh, they're awesome. They're such
They're
majestic
so cool.
birds. Awesome.
Yep.
We've got a couple of wedgies nesting near where we are.
We've got
Aw.
pigeons.
Yeah.
Lots of pigeons.
Yeah, well, they're boring.
We also tell you what we do get. We get herons.
Lots of different types of pigeons, though. Yeah.
Pigeons are just flying rats.
I said rats with wings.
I was literally just about to say that. God damn it! That's so fucking
That's the
weird.
obvious thing to say after what I said.
I reckon that Manda must
I
live.
said it first.
I reckon
Yeah.
Manda lives
I
about 20
technically
seconds in
did.
the past.
It's possible. It's possible. No, I used to have cockatiels when I was younger, and that's what we would call them, was rats with wings. So I was gonna say that.
Cockatiels are gorgeous.
Yes,
Dave,
they are.
saying
But-
Amanda's living in chat time.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, they are gorgeous, but it was just a joke in our family because our first one, his name was Sergeant Pepper. Used to hop around the table and eat all the little scraps like a rat would. So we call him a rat with wings. Same.
It's the same.
That makes sense.
Yes.
I think seagulls are our version.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seagulls are evil when they nest.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I remember
Those
repeatedly being.
evil are you so good.
What talking to birds? I'm reminded of that. Any of you ever read that Neil Gaiman novel, American Gods? So,
TV show was awesome.
yeah, in the novel, there's a bit where it's this there's a raven. There's a part where a raven talks to him, and the main character Shadow asks, "Can you say nevermore?" And the raven squawks back, "Fuck off."
I like that. Right,
That's hilarious.
we should wind up. I'm going to say thank you to Jen, to Lissy, to Jeff, and to Amanda, and maybe a little bit to Chris
Pleasure.
too. So
Yeah,
thank you
he's
for
not
coming.
here.
No, he's not even get it.
He
And the other Jen who's had a bit of trouble
Yes,
earlier on.
and
but-
Jen.
Yeah. Jen,
Yeah.
Jenny.
I know. And I'm going to say thank you to everyone that's come and watched, and I hope we managed to not bore you senseless. And we will see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Bye. Mwah.